The National Weather Service in Los Angeles has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 264, which will be in effect until 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Friday. This watch includes the following counties: in Southern California, Ventura County, Los Angeles County, Orange County, Kern County, San Luis Obispo County, and Santa Barbara County. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, local radio or television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, severe thunderstorm watch number 264 has been issued until 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Friday for the following counties in Southern California: Ventura County, Los Angeles County, Orange County, Kern County, San Luis Obispo County, and Santa Barbara County. The National Weather Service in Los Angeles has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Ventura County in Southern California. This includes the cities of Ventura, Oxnard, Thousand Oaks, Santa Paula, Fillmore, and Oak View. Kern County in Southern California. This includes the cities of Kernville, Bakersfield, Delano, Wasco, Taft, and California City. And, for Los Angeles County, this includes the cities of Los Angeles, Santa Monica, Beverly Hills, Pasadena, Glendale, and Inglewood. Until 3:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. At 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, National Weather Service meteorologists detected a line of severe thunderstorms capable of producing softball-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 75 miles per hour. These storms were located along a line extending from McFarland to 64 miles northeast of McFarland, or near Bodfish, moving south at 65 miles per hour. Other locations impacted by this line of severe thunderstorms include Wofford Heights, Shafter, Buttonwillow, and Greenacres. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for the following counties in Southern California: Ventura County, Kern County, and Los Angeles County, and will remain in effect until 3:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The National Weather Service in Los Angeles has issued a tornado warning for Ventura County, Los Angeles County, and Orange County until 5:45 p.m. At 5 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 5 miles west of Ventura. Doppler radar indicates that this storm is moving southeast at 65 miles per hour. Locations in the path of this storm include, but are not limited to, Ventura, Los Angeles, and Santa Ana. In addition to the tornado, this storm is producing softball-size hail and destructive straight-line winds. The safest place to be during a tornado is a basement. Get under a workbench or other piece of sturdy furniture. If no basement is available, seek shelter on the lowest floor of the building in an interior hallway or room such as a closet. Use blankets or pillows to cover your body and remain away from windows. If you are in a mobile home or in a vehicle, evacuate from them and get inside a substantial shelter. If no shelter is available, lie flat in a ditch or other low-lying area and cover your head with your hands. A tornado watch will also remain in effect until noon Friday for Southern California. Service in Los Angeles has issued a tornado warning for Ventura County, Los Angeles County, and Orange County until 5:45 p.m. At 5 p.m., national weather. The tornado warning for Orange, Ventura, and Los Angeles counties is cancelled. At 5:10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar has noted that the storm has weakened below severe limits and that at this time, the threat to life and property in the warned areas has ended. Repeating, the tornado warning for Orange, Ventura, and Los Angeles counties is cancelled. However, a severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect for all earlier mentioned counties until noon Friday. Severe weather can develop quickly and without warning, and citizens should remain alert and informed about possible redeveloping or newly developing lines of severe weather throughout the evening and into the morning hours Friday. We now return you to regularly scheduled programming. The following is a law enforcement warning message issued at the request of the California Department of Corrections and the Los Angeles Sheriff's Office for the following counties. In Southern California, Los Angeles County. This law enforcement warning will remain in effect until further notice. The California Department of Corrections and the Los Angeles Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's assistance in locating an escaped convict who is on the loose in Los Angeles County at this time. The escaped convict's name is Jason Williams. Jason is currently serving a life sentence for the grisly murders of his family and his wife. Jason stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, with black hair, Caucasian skin, blue eyes, and a pronounced scar running down his left arm. Jason is considered extremely dangerous and is believed to be armed with a deadly weapon. Jason escaped the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in Los Angeles earlier this evening, following a tornado impacting the facility and allowing Jason to escape as the wall to his cell was destroyed by straight-line winds. If you see Jason Williams, do not approach him, as he should be considered armed and extremely dangerous. Instead, if you see him, call 911 from a safe distance and report the location of the convict. At this time, it is unknown where Jason is, but if you are in the Los Angeles area, you should strongly consider arming yourself with any weaponry or tools which can be used to defend yourself and your family should Jason spot you. This is the emergency notification system serving the Los Angeles area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing news and information for your local area. The emergency notification system has been activated to keep you informed. The following message has been issued at the request of the United States Geological Survey. A startling increase in seismic activity has been observed in the state of California and in the surrounding states. At this time, it has been reported that an earthquake with a magnitude of 9.9 on the seismic scale took place moments ago and that extreme devastation has begun to envelop Los Angeles County and the state of California. This earthquake was reportedly felt as far away as Las Vegas, Nevada. At this time, further earthquakes cannot be ruled out, and due to the epicenter of this earthquake being on the San Andreas fault line, a series of natural disasters may be imminent. Stay tuned to this station for further information on this developing situation. Please stand by for a message from the United States Geological Survey.
Good evening to you all. My name is Jessica Jordan, and I am a seismologist here at the United States Geological Survey. We would like to brief you all on the developing situation which, as you just heard, is beginning to take place along the San Andreas fault line. More specifically, we would like to state that this earthquake is more violent than any we have ever recorded in the history of this department, and in all likelihood, human history. At 8:42 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a massive earthquake took place, without any warning, along the San Andreas fault line. While the devastation we have detected is quite severe, we would like to state to the American people, and anyone hearing this message in the state of California, that this will not result in the end of the world, as countless works of fiction has claimed would occur, should an earthquake with severe force take place across the fault line. There is, however, a dangerous situation we would like to report on, and this will be transmitted across all stations in the western United States, as it appears that this earthquake has indeed set off a chain reaction of natural disasters. Shortly after the 9.9 magnitude earthquake took place, we detected a magnitude 8.9 earthquake off the coast of California. At this time, a tsunami has not been indicated, but we will be monitoring the situation very carefully. Note as well that this earthquake took place over 250 miles off of the coast of California, and that should a tsunami indeed be detected, that evacuations and precautionary measures should and will be very realistically completed. However, we have detected aftershocks from the 9.9 magnitude earthquake around the state, with some reaching magnitude 6.5 in scale. We ask that you please seek shelter if you can, and that you get off of the roadways, should you be on one at this time. That is all we have for you at the moment, and we now return you to regularly scheduled programming.
The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center and the National Weather Service have issued a tsunami warning for the following locations. In the United States: the state of California, the state of Oregon, the state of Washington, and the western coast of Mexico. At 9:10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This warning has been issued as a result of a magnitude 8.9 earthquake which struck 250 miles off of the coast of California 15 minutes ago. At this time, a wave of over 450 feet in height has been located approximately 200 miles off of the coast of California and is extending across the entire western seaboard of the United States due to an additional 9.4 earthquake which struck 13 minutes ago, 200 miles off of the coast of Oregon. At this time, coastal areas of the mentioned states and locations are in immediate danger. This wave has been reported as moving at 100 miles per hour and will impact the west coast of the United States within the next 2 hours. Again, this wave will impact the west coast of the United States within the next 2 hours. A tsunami warning means that a tsunami is imminent and that citizens in coastal areas should prepare for extreme flooding. The National Weather Service is updating conditions hourly or as conditions warrant. This is the emergency notification system serving the Portland area. If you are not in this area, you should tune to a station providing news and emergency information for your local area. The emergency notification system has been activated to keep you informed. Winter storm warning in effect from 11:15 p.m. Central Standard Time Thursday to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday. The National Weather Service in Sioux Falls has issued a winter storm warning for heavy snow, which is in effect from 11:15 p.m. Central Standard Time Thursday to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday. This warning area includes: in South Dakota, the entire state of South Dakota, and in North Dakota, the entire state of North Dakota. Heavy snowfall has been reported throughout the states of North and South Dakota this evening, with National Weather Service Doppler radar indicating that while snowfall has been occurring, the storm system has not been moving for the past 30 minutes. However, the storm system has instead been intensifying, and at this time, it is expected that snow will begin to fall at a rate of 4 inches per hour. During this storm, citizens should expect power outages and telephone outages due to the unprecedented snowfall taking place in the warned area. The National Weather Service would also like to warn citizens about this particular storm, and in particular, the manner in which it is developed. At this time, it has been reported that merely 4 hours ago, temperatures were at a high of 78 degrees, with a low being reported as 65 degrees, and that within the last hour, temperatures have unexpectedly plunged to 10 degrees below zero. At this time, The National Weather Service has been baffled as to the development of this severe weather, but nonetheless are warning citizens to be prepared for blizzard conditions to begin taking place within the next 30 to 45 minutes. At this time in Sioux Falls, over 4 inches of snow have reportedly fallen already, and it is expected that within the next hour, snowfall accumulations will rise to 8 inches or higher, as this storm is indeed intensifying and snowfall rates are rapidly changing. Finally, the Sioux Falls Police Department is warning that citizens lock all windows and doors at once for 2 important reasons. 1. If you do not close your windows and doors, snowfall accumulations will soon rise to a point where snow may begin accumulating to levels in which snow will enter into homes with unsecured windows and doors. And secondly, a dangerous individual matching the description of an escaped convict from the state of California has been reported as roaming the streets of Sioux Falls. For further emergency information on the severe weather event taking place in this listening area, and for further updates on the dangerous individual roaming the streets of Sioux Falls, please stay tuned to this station. This is the emergency notification system serving the Sioux Falls area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing news and emergency information for your local area. The emergency notification system has been activated to keep you informed. The following is a severe weather bulletin. The National Weather Service in St. Paul has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following location. In Minnesota, Minneapolis. This severe thunderstorm warning will be in effect from 7:15 a.m. Central Standard Time today to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time today. Approximately 10 minutes ago, National Weather Service Doppler radar located a line of severe thunderstorms approaching the Minneapolis area. At approximately 7:05 a.m. Central Standard Time, the severe thunderstorm entered the Minneapolis area and at this time has not moved. This storm is producing hail of up to bowling ball size, winds of 150 miles per hour, and this storm is also exhibiting frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. If you are hearing this message and are in the Minneapolis area, you are asked to remain in your home and seek the lowest floor of your home at once. Due to hail size, significant damage to even the sturdiest of structures is expected. Further information on this dangerous line of severe thunderstorms is incoming. Please stand by for further information. This is the emergency notification system serving the Minneapolis area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing emergency information and news for your area. The emergency notification system has been activated to keep you informed. The following is an urgent message from the government of the state of Illinois and the National Weather Service. This is an excessive heat warning, which will take effect at once and will remain in effect until midnight Tuesday. This warning will be in effect across the state of Illinois. This morning, National Weather Service meteorologists announced a startling 3-day extended forecast for the state of Illinois. In this forecast, it has been noted that over the next 3 days, the low temperatures around the state are expected to not drop under 110 degrees, and the high temperature for today especially is an unheard of 156 degrees. At this time, all citizens are being ordered by the government of the state of Illinois, in conjunction with the National Weather Service, to remain indoors and for no reason exit your homes. Also, do not allow pets outdoors, as exposure to these temperatures can cause mortal consequences for any non-accustomed organisms. In addition, a dangerous series of severe thunderstorms and tornadoes is expected to impact the Midwestern United States, and at this time, tornadoes have already been reported in the state of Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois, and Ohio. Michigan has also been reporting a record temperature as well, with the high temperature for today being a mind-boggling 200 degrees Fahrenheit. At this time, no one is allowed to exit their homes, and a shelter-in-place order will be issued as well to ensure citizens remain indoors during this emergency. Exposure to temperatures this high can lead to extreme sunburns and in some cases can even cause death if exposed for an extended period. Stay tuned for further information on this evolving series of severe weather events. This is the emergency notification system serving the Illinois area. If you are not in this area, you should now tune to a station providing news and emergency information for your local area. The emergency notification system has been activated to keep you informed of situations involving threats to your life. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Illinois Department of Health, the Office of the Governor, the National Weather Service, and the Environmental Protection Agency. This is a follow-up to the earlier issued excessive heat warning. This is a wildfire warning for the state of Illinois. Within the last hour, temperatures in the state of Illinois has surpassed the temperatures earlier reported in Michigan, with a report from National Weather Service meteorologists taken approximately 10 minutes ago in the state of Chicago, stating that the temperatures in said area have risen to 225 degrees Fahrenheit. In addition, due to the extreme temperatures, many calls have been received about foliage such as trees, grass, and many other objects have begun to, in fact, ignite. At this time, fires are taking place across the state, and due to the temperatures, there is no acceptable course of action for citizens to take other than to, for lack of better words from this administration, batten down the hatches and prepare for the worst. In addition, many firefighters who have gear which has been tested to sustain extreme heat have reported that upon arriving to extinguish fires, that water which they are firing at the wildfires is evaporating before it can make contact with the fires. At this time, there is no way to stop the progression of these fires, and at this time, you should prepare for the worst and pray to your God or gods, if you are of religious beliefs, for mercy. The United States government is currently working on a plan to extinguish these fires, but it has been advised to the government of the state of Illinois that such actions would not be able to be undertaken for at least 4 hours. At this time, please remain indoors, and may God have mercy on your soul. This is the emergency notification system serving the Chicago area. If you are not in this local area, you should now tune to a station providing information and emergency updates for your local area. In addition, this station would like to advise you that due to the rising temperatures, power lines may begin to melt away, and for this reason, you are advised to immediately switch to a battery-operated radio or television. The emergency notification system has been activated to keep you informed of situations involving civil danger. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service and the government of the state of Texas. This is a wind chill warning for the state of Texas, which will remain in effect until further notice. Approximately 25 minutes ago, National Weather Service in Houston detected a strange change in temperature in the city. The temperature has now in fact dropped to 75 degrees below zero. The temperature has been steadily dropping over the past hour, and it is expected that temperatures will soon be over 100 degrees below zero in the state of Texas. For this reason, you are being asked to immediately return home and begin to warm up your home in whatever way you can, as temperatures this low can be deadly to humans if exposed for even a short period of time. In addition, snow has begun falling in the state at a rate of 2 inches per hour. At this time, over an inch of snow has already fallen in the state of Texas, and combined with the extremely low temperatures previously mentioned, a majority of roads in the state have begun to be covered entirely by ice, and some vehicles are even reportedly experiencing engine failure due to the temperatures. Do not delay. Return home now and prepare for a winter storm of unprecedented strength to impact your area. This is the emergency notification system serving the Houston area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing news and emergency information for your local area. The emergency notification system has been activated. The following is a severe weather bulletin. The National Weather Service in Houston has issued a tornado warning for Montgomery County in Texas. Approximately 5 minutes ago, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado on the ground in the city of Houston. This tornado is reportedly over 2 miles in width and is mysteriously remaining in one location and is not moving. It is instead expanding. This tornado is extremely dangerous, as eyewitnesses who have been taking shelter in their homes have recorded that this tornado is impacting with force unlike they have ever seen, as if the tornado itself is freezing. At this time, the tornado is continuing to expand and at this time is expected to envelop the city of Houston entirely within the next 10 minutes. This tornado is also, unlike other storms, only continuing to pick up rotation speed. Winds have been recorded as being over 175 miles per hour at this time. You are being asked to immediately seek shelter in a basement or interior room in a sturdy building. This is a deadly situation. If your home is struck by this tornado and are not seeking sufficient shelter, you face certain death. In addition, if you choose not to take shelter, you also face death due to the extremely low temperatures, if not properly protected from the elements. Further information on this tornadic thunderstorm is incoming. This storm is also, in a phenomenon never before seen, continuing to produce snow, and in some cases, cinder block size hail is also being produced by the storm. This is the emergency notification system serving the Houston area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing news and emergency information for your local area. The emergency notification system has been activated to keep you informed. The following is a severe weather bulletin. This is an update to the earlier issued tornado warning. This is an unprecedented situation. Approximately 1 hour ago, a tornado touched down in the city of Houston. Since touching down, the tornado has only picked up in strength and is now spanning a width of over 10 miles. In addition, the National Weather Service has confirmed that in addition to temperatures reaching the once thought impossible temperature of 200 degrees below zero in the city of Houston, with it now being deemed a mass causality event, another impossible feat has been achieved by this, as it is now being referred to as by the United States government, a once-in-a-lifetime storm. This tornado, approximately 5 minutes ago, in fact, reversed rotation. It was previously thought impossible for a tornado to reverse wind rotation while remaining on the ground. This storm has, as confirmed by trained meteorologists, reversed rotation successfully, and wind speeds inside of the affected area have become so devastating that most wind speed measurement apparatuses in the affected area have been destroyed by the winds, and further measurement of wind speeds are believed to be impossible unless the storm continues to expand, which it appears it will. The last measured wind speed by the National Weather Service was 400 miles per hour. This was measured over 30 minutes ago, and it is believed the wind speeds being produced by this tornado could now be in the low to middle 500s. At this time, a new danger to the general public is taking place as a result of this storm. At this time, debris from this tornado has been reported as being launched like toys, with debris being launched hundreds of miles before impacting the ground. Debris has been reported to have been thrown as far away as Oklahoma City. At this time, all citizens need to be prepared to seek immediate shelter and prepare for the worst. It has also been reported by survivors, via 911 calls, that this storm has begun to completely freeze and by some, has been referred to as an ice NATO. This cannot be verified as true at this time, but authorities will continue to look into the situation. This is the emergency notification system serving the San Antonio area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing news and emergency information for your local area. The emergency notification system has been activated.
We interrupt regularly scheduled programming at the request of the Eden Corporation and the United States government. This is a national emergency. Please stand by. emergency action notification issued at the request of the EAS Corporation and the United States government. This country is under attack. Repeat, this country is under attack. Approximately 10 minutes ago, an anonymous tip was received by the EAS Corporation about the true nature of a previously escaped convict from the state of California who was reportedly on the loose after severe weather impacted his cell at the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in Los Angeles, California. However, this is not the case. At this time, the EAS Corporation can confirm that this individual is in fact a dangerous metahuman known as the Weatherman. It is unknown how he obtained his powers, but it has been confirmed that, much like the name suggests, the Weatherman can control the weather. This individual is the individual responsible for a devastating tsunami which ravaged the West Coast, multiple earthquakes across the San Andreas Fault Line, a devastating winter storm which at this time has reportedly produced over 4 feet of snow in the Dakotas, and at this time, the Weatherman has caused a tornado to touch down near multiple nuclear power plants across the United States, including the recently rebuilt 2 Mile Island nuclear power plant in the state of New York. At this time, a meltdown has been reported in over 25 nuclear power plants across the country, including the 2 Mile Island nuclear power plant. At this time, the United States military have located the Weatherman and are attempting to neutralize him in order to bring an end to the severe weather, which is currently running rampant throughout the United States. This message will repeat.
The following is an update to the earlier issued emergency action notification. This is an emergency action termination for the United States, with the exception of Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and New Mexico. Approximately 5 minutes ago, a mysterious change has taken place at the hands of the Weatherman. At this time, the Weatherman has ceased all hostilities to the United States, with the exception of 4 states: Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and New Mexico. If you are hearing this message, listen closely. In a feat which is as many of his actions throughout this crisis previously believed impossible, the Weatherman has ceased all attacks on nuclear facilities in this country and has in fact neutralized the nuclear meltdowns. Instead, the Weatherman has now fled to the state of Texas and, according to police and civil authorities, has entered into the tornadic thunderstorm taking place in the state of Texas. Upon doing so, the tornado has now intensified even further and has now expanded to a width of over 50 miles, and wind speeds which were able to be measured have indicated that this storm is still not moving and that speeds are now over 750 miles per hour. At this time, it appears that an unknown individual has drawn the Weatherman to the state of Texas and that the states of Oklahoma, Louisiana, and New Mexico are the only states which remain in immediate danger. Please stay tuned for information for your area on steps to take to ensure your life is protected adequately. This is the emergency notification system serving the New Orleans area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing news and emergency information for your local area. The emergency notification system has been activated. The following message is an emergency action termination for the states of Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Louisiana. This is an all clear. Approximately 4 minutes ago, the tornado has dissipated entirely, and at this time, the Weatherman has been confirmed as deceased. It appears that an as of yet unidentified individual, who is seemingly of metahuman descent, has neutralized the Weatherman and has, in an even more bizarre situation, has seemingly reversed the damage the Weatherman has caused. At this time, the individual, identified as an 18-year-old white male, whose true identity is still unknown, has stated that this was for the only person who matters, who wished for your kind to be spared. I hope you hear this, and I love you. At that time, The individual disappeared and has left behind only a locked safe, of which holds an, as of yet unknown object. A message met with the safe says simply, "Save this for a rainy day." At this time, the emergency situation which was previously impacting the aforementioned states of Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Louisiana has ceased, and weather conditions have now returned to safe levels. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this situation. We now return you to regularly scheduled programming.